please invite everyone of your family members wherever they are. Oh wow, you're so excited for the initiation. Now, Susan, surrender. It is each in the couple, each one will have one apple. Wow. Now, each of you, please place the Atmalinga in front. Just keep your palm in front of the camera. Keep your palm straight. Do not move your palm. Keep the Atmalinga flat on your palm. Automatically, it will raise. Actually, I'll show you all a video how beautifully it just stands up. Just sit now and manifest. Each one of you will be able to connect just through Swamiji's initiation. You will be able to manifest this. Sit now, chant the Mahavakya. You all can see the Sakshi Pramana. You can see actually how the Atmalinga stands up in this one of the Balasantas manifesting. Connect to this. And if this person can manifest, you too can manifest. Just connect, chant the Mahavakya. With the blessings and the initiation right now, you'll be able to experience the breakthrough. Let's start the manifestation.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Please relax. If you can please relax. How many of you manifested? Please share it with us. How many of you were able to manifest? See, please understand. Atmalinga Swamiji says it's not even consciousness over matter. It is you experiencing consciousness. Because when you are connecting to consciousness, you are literally manifesting that experience. You are manifesting that oneness. You're manifesting that intense connection. You will simply be able to experience that as reality. So, hope all of you were able to manifest it. And even if not, don't worry. Atmalinga is consciousness. You will just experience it. Now, in the same space, let us all enter into the next session of our day today. We've been understanding the different perspectives of how our brain is wired and how you can rewire your brain. You can train your brain to reflect the cosmos. Now, what we are going to be entering into is about first. Yesterday we learned about the existence of parallel universes, vertical time zones, right? Swami is going to be explaining in this section how our brain can access the multiple dimensions of the cosmos. And then we're going to be learning about a universe called as frequency universe. So now let's enter into that section.
Please understand, your brain is actually constructed, capable of grasping, cognizing, and functioning. Understand the word functioning in multi dimensions of the universe. Listen carefully. The form I am using is not same. The language I am using is not same. The cognitions I am manifesting is not same. For example, the eyes with which I am seeing all of you, the same eyes are not used in Kailasa, or in Satyaloka, or in Tapoloka. But one thing is same, that is this breathing. Understand? Understand? The air I inhale goes to Kailasa and comes back, comes out. Listen carefully. The eyes with which I am seeing you is not the same eyes I am using in Kailasa. The form I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The words I am using is not the same in Kailasa. The cognitions I am using are not the same in Kailasa or Tapoloka or Satyaloka or in all these 11 planes. I should use the word 11 dimension, not planes. 11 dimensions, because 14 planes. In this plane, in this dimension, you have access to 3 planes. In Kailash dimension, you have access to 2 planes. I think it is too confusing, so just listen to this word, 11 dimensions. Let's stop with it. So the body I am using in this dimension is not the same body I am using in that dimension. The words I am using in this dimension is not the same words I am using in that dimension. The eyes I am using here is not the same in that dimension. The cognitions I manifest is not the same in that dimensions. But the breathing I am doing is the same in all 11 dimensions. That is the common thread which connects the consciousness with this body. If your breathing is intensified, by attentively listening to a truth, it will crack a component in your brain which will give you access to Satyaloka. Understand? If your breathing is intensified through dancing, kirtan, it will crack a component of your brain which will give you access to Kailasa, because our kirtan is directly from Sadashiva. Understand? This Tirukkailaya Vadyam, there are 27 items. Unfortunately, only 20 items are available now. The 7, we don't even know how to make them. And in the 20 also, our laziness, we have not procured all the 20. These Vadyams and this 108 Karana are directly from Sadashiva. Listen carefully. Totally there are 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described in Agama. We are able to lay our hands only on 600 to 700, not all the 1000, because we Hindus, as usual, losing scriptures is our lifestyle. Not maintaining, not teaching, not protecting, not preserving. So we lost, I should say, at least 400. 300 to 400 we lost. So around 600 to 700 we were able to lay our hands. Totally 1008 asanas Sadashiva has described. So, if your breathing is intensified through this 108 Karana based Kirtan, our Kirtan is completely 108 Karana based. Karana means Gana in movement. Intensity in movement. Length, breadth, depth is Gana. Gana in movement is Karana. Our Kirtan is completely based on this 108 Karanas. So, with the Karana, because of these Karanas, if your breathing is intensified, a component in your brain is electrocuted by that prana, which gives you access to Kailasa, which gives you the perception and cognition of Kailasa. The day you have the vision of Kailasa, you are born in Kailasa. So then you start existing in both planes. You start experiencing two-dimensional life. The more dimension life you manifest, more fulfilling you are, more complete you are, more Sadashivatva manifests through you. Understand? Understand? Through puja, if your breathing becomes very, listen, intense does not mean through dance, getting intense will have a different physical expression. That will naturally be like a big hyperventilation kind of a action. But through puja, when your breathing becomes intense, it will not be hyperventilation type, it will be deeper ventilation type. Like Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Siddharashmi Prabham Varabayagaram Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasannavadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam Smarechirasiyam Sagam Tatapimana Purvam Gurum. It's actually Dhyana Sloka for Guru. I can see very clearly Arunagiri Yogeshwara. Sahasradala Pangaje Shagala Siddharashmi Prabham Varabayagaram Vimalaganda Pushpambaram Prasannavadanekshanam Sagala Devata Rupinam. On the 1000-petal lotus, Varabayagaram Vara Abhayakara, Prasannavadanekshanam, with a beautiful, alive, Prasanna Vadana, smiling, welcoming. Prasanna cannot be translated just as a smiling or welcoming. Prasanna should be smiling, welcoming, alive, illumined, graceful. All that words should be added. Prasanna is something which brings you to the present. Prasanna vadane kshanam sagala devata rupinam. Embodiment, or in the form of sagala devatas, all the gods and goddesses. Smarechirasi hamsaham tatapimana purvam gurum means with my breathing flow, hamsakam. See, hamsam is the integrity syllable of your breathing. Listen carefully. Integrity means being what you are known for. If a lion is known for something and it does that same, it is integrated to being a lion. An elephant is known for something and it is doing the same thing, it is integrated to being an elephant. If suddenly elephant starts eating the flesh, what will happen? He is not known for it. If he does for what he is known, he is integrated to it. So, the integrity syllable of your breathing is hamsam. Hamsam. This hamsam is the ajapa japa mantra, unchanted mantra which gets chanted continuously by the integrity of your breathing. When your breathing gets into your system and comes out, the natural sound it makes is called hamsa. Hamsam. Understand? Where this hum sound takes a turn of some sound is Sahasrara. That is where Guru is sitting. That is why it is called hum. Please listen carefully. That is why he is addressed as Hamsakam. Where the hum turns into sam, his agam resides there. That is his house. If the hum does not turn into sam, you are savam. Understand? If the hum, listen carefully. If the hum is 100 unit and sam is less than 100, 99, you are just aham. If the hum is 100 and sam is 100, you are hamsa. Jiva, individual soul, who had Pratyagatma Chaitanya Jagrata. If the hum is 100 and sam is 101, you are Paramahamsa. Listen carefully. This hum-sam proportion decides the level of integrity you have in your system. This hum-sam, that decides how many dimensions in your brain are open and available, accessible to you. Listen very carefully. If this hum is 100, sam is less than 100, you are in the plane of agam, human. Boo. If the hum is 100, sam is also 100, you are hamsa, jiva who is awakened. If the hum is 100, some is even 101. You started entering into the Paramahamsa dimension. Means the Guru component has started manifesting in your jiva. Means he started mixing in your taste of life. What is your desire? Your Guru's desires. What is your taste of life? Your Guru's taste. What is your joy? Your Guru's joy. What is your opinions about death? Your Guru's opinions. What is your opinion about life? Your Guru's opinions. His taste, if it has started mixing in your brain, some proportion drastically increases. Understand? Actually, I am explaining the whole science of opening different doors of multi-dimensions of the universe to you. And now if you are opening your sleep dimension, your Sushupti dimension, Patala Lokam only will open for you. So please, do not plan for Patala. Let's plan for Kailasa. Your breathing becoming intense, especially through certain activities, opens up those dimensions, those planes, and your brain awakens the ability to have access to those dimensions. Listen. Now, you are intensely listening to this truth, and even if it is going above your head, you are trying to let me. Then your breathing actually gets into certain subtle flow, which is intense. Subtle don't think means shallow. No. In subtle breathing also it gets intense. During the puja, that subtle intensity happens. During the kirtan, raw intensity. During the yoga, a programmed intensity. Understand? Regulated intensity is yoga. Raw intensity is karana, kirtan. A subtle intensity is while during puja or during the satsang. Now, your breathing is getting subtle. It will go and hit a component in your brain which will open your ability to access Satyaloka. Listen. Each of the activity and the prana intensified through that activity opens up a component or a part of your brain construct which gives you access to the different dimensions of life. 3 lines. 1. Integrity is being what for you are known. That's all. Second, various methods of making your breathing intense opens up different components and parts of your constructs of your brain, gives access to different dimensions of universe. Third, very carefully listen very carefully. neither my form nor my words can be equivalent to my breathing space. Because all these are different in other dimensions, but only my breathing is same in all dimensions. The air inhaled goes to Kailasa and gets exhaled. Facing yourself in the parallel universes will make you manifest powers spontaneously. Facing yourself in the parallel universes makes you manifest powers and Paramashivatva spontaneously. So listen. Asserting your identity, yourself, is your nature. Assuring your higher existence to yourself, giving you the experience and opening of your higher existence to yourself is my responsibility. Listen. Asserting your self, asserting your identity is your responsibility. That is the way you live. Wherever you go, you assert your identity. You manifest everything as you identify yourself. It's from that point, that unit with which you measure everything. The unit of your life is your identification about you. How you perceive you is the unit with which you measure whole universe. If you identify yourself as a joyful person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a rich person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. If you identify yourself as a poor person, you measure the whole universe with that unit. How you assert yourself is the unit with which you measure universe. That's the way you live. That is your responsibility. That is your existence. The first powerful cognition, understanding, satya, you need to grasp is, even now, you have a simultaneous existence in waking state and dream state. That is why very casually, spontaneously, you can slip into dream state and come to waking state without any effort. Sometimes when the brain fog is too much, you start feeling that there is no gap between the dream state and waking state. I can see when people stare into my screen, I tell them, I am in front of you in waking state. Please don't mistake, I am appearing in your dream state. In parallel multiverses like Swargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, and Kailasa itself. More than next to Tapoloka is Satyaloka, and beyond the Satyaloka is Vaikunta, the Parandama space. Satyaloka is the space of Parabrahma. Then the Vaikunta, Parandama space. Then Shripuram, Parameshwari's space. Then above all, Kailasa. Above the Kailasa, Mahakailasa, Paramashiva space. Kailasa is where all the Anga Devatas and Avarana Devatas, everyone lives. People who achieved the Salogya, Samipya, Sarubhya, Sayujya, Mukti with Paramashiva, all of them exist in Kailasa. In Maha Kailasa, he alone exists. The part of you which you denied due to your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Sometimes you know you have the higher possibility, but even you have the fear, you may not be able to handle yourself in that higher possibility. Fear that you may fail, collapse, fall down again and again. Because of that fear of failure, the possibility which you deny is your identity, your self in Swargaloka. The whole which you are denying is yourself in the Swargaloka. When you decide to live that whole, by being ferocious with your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, saying, hey, if I fail, it's okay. Failing is not wrong, but being in the space without trying is the real crime. Next loka. See, sometimes when you hear me talking about Arunagiri Yogeshwara, my relationship with Arunagiri Yogeshwara, how I had the initiation into Paramadvaita. Even if you don't agree with all my lifestyle, theories, principles, you feel, I think this is possible. This is possible. Maybe this possibility is available even for me. Not only for him, even for me it is available. It is possible. That clicks. Anything which clicks with you as possible, that is yourself in Maharloka. When I describe my higher possibilities, if it clicks with you, I feel this is possible even for me. When I narrate about Arunagiri Yogeshwara or my death experience in Varanasi or my enlightenment experience in Arunachala or my experience of feeding Ganapati, how many of you feel, this is possible even for me? I don't think he is lying there. He may be doing many things which I may understand, may not understand, but he's not lying there and he's not telling lies. This possibility exists. Even I feel it is possible for me. How many of you click with those possibilities? Raise your hand. If it clicks with you, that personality, that self of you, which clicks with the higher possibility, is your identity, your self in Maharloka, Mahaloka. When you decide ferociously with a super determinism, will, persistence to face your highest possibility which is clicking with you, you manifest yourself, you face yourself spontaneously in Maharloka. I tell you, when I heard the story of Nambiyandar Nambi feeding Ganapati, I had the glimpse of my possibility of same. And I ferociously decided to face my possibility and manifested Maharloka here by facing my identity, myself in the Maharloka, and fed Ganapati. Ganapati ate. Ganapati ate from Nithyananda of Maharloka, not from Nithyananda of Bhuloka as you think. Finally, all 14 Loka Nithyananda merged into this Nithyananda as Paramashiva. But when Ganapati was eating, he was eating from the Nithyananda of Maharloka. Nithyananda, address, Makarloka, Maharloka. Nithyananda who stays in Mahaloka, from his hand Ganapati ate. Not the Nithyananda whose ration card address is Bhuloka. The beauty is that Tiruvannamalai is such an amazing cosmic airport. You can just beautifully slip, go up, come down very smoothly. The whole ecosystem's chemistry is that. Nithyananda staying camped at Mahaloka, fed Mahaganapati. So understand that. Janaloka means where billions of beings exist in complete sync. All of them are in the state of Advaita. All of them feel one with each other. Listen, Nithyananda of Janaloka experienced the oneness experience 360 degree at the age of 12. If you know what I experienced, what I describe as first enlightenment experience, that 360 degree, I felt I am alive. How much I am alive in this skin, The same level I am alive in the stone, plants, everything around me. After that, I could not even pluck a grass. Even for puja, I will only take the part of the grass, leaving the grass to live. Only one part I will take it and offer it for puja. I cannot uproot a grass. Because I know I exist. I exist. I exist. Nithyananda stationed at Jana Loka experienced the oneness, Advaita with everything, and landed into the Nithyananda stationed at Bhuloka. Arunachala hill is connected to the whole, all 14 lokas. He is 14 loka. Embodiment of 14 loka, Paramashiva. All 14 lokas are within him. Arunachala has the address in all 14 lokas. If you write letter Arunachala Bhuloka, Arunachala Swarloka, Arunachala Maharloka, Arunachala Janaloka, Arunachala Tapoloka, in all 14 lokas, there won't be any address confusion. Simply the letter will be delivered. Because in all 14 lokas he exists. And more. Because he is the linga. He is the linga. Not just sangha. Ability to convert the number into frequency. Understand? Listen now. All number, when it goes round, it is called frequency. 0 is just converting number into frequency. Like a plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Becoming minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Becoming circle. Happens centered on 0. Grasp it. Converting number to frequency. Number to circling is centered on 0. If it is just plus, it is logic, number. If it is plus and minus, it is frequency, circle. How many of you are getting it? Plus and minus together is circle, frequency. The number becoming frequency happens centered on 0. That's the next universe. Frequency universe. Heart. Breath. Dimension of life. Number just flowing. linear motion is length, logic. Number becoming frequency, circling. All frequencies circle. All frequencies circle. How many of you are understanding? All frequency is just circle. Different circles. The formation of different levels of circles. Because it is centered on zero, logic becomes frequency. Only if you see one side, numbers, it is logic. If you understand both side numbers, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will see the number is becoming frequency. It is becoming circle. Digit becoming mother tongue, getting processed, the result again becoming digit is only the number universe. Digit becoming mother tongue and your emotion frequency, which is deeper than your mother tongue, getting processed as frequency, again getting converted into your mother tongue and becoming number, is the next parallel universe called frequency universe. Is zero is Purna? No. Zero is not Purna, it is Shunya. When zero becomes frequency, I'll give you this example. Listen. See, this is zero. This is Shunya. But when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. That is Purna. Zero, when it vibrates, it's Purna. Purna, when it is dead, it is Shunya, zero. Zero, when it vibrates, when it becomes frequency, it is Purna, infinity. Understand? Zero, when it vibrates, it becomes infinity. Listen to the next important thing. Listen to this. This is too important. See, this whole number becoming frequency, this whole thing, if this is manipulated, operated, fueled by the electromagnetic force, it is called artificial intelligence. This whole artificial intelligence is nothing but playing with the number, using electromagnetic force as the fuel. Same, playing with the number universe, parallel universe, with the consciousness as the fuel, was done by our Hindu ancestors in Puranas and Idihasas. With electromagnetic power and nuclear power, if you fuel this number universes, this number rhythms and patterns, it's called artificial intelligence. world's supercomputer, artificial intelligence, all this is nothing but playing with the frequency universe fueled by electromagnetic force. Same, playing with the frequency universe fueled by nuclear force. Modern science could go only up to this 4 level. Playing with this frequency universe with the force of electromagnetic force and nuclear force. Our ancestors played with the frequency parallel universe through conscious power. Listen. From now, I am not going to give you theories. I am going to lift your consciousness to the next level, to give you the glimpse of parallel universe. All I need to do is, if I give you even one glimpse of first layer parallel universe, then I can easily take you to the next. The first layer parallel universe only I am pushing. This first understanding about number universe and frequency universe. If you are able to grasp it, raise your hand. This idea of number universe and frequency universe. Raise the hand. Great. Now, fueling the number universe and frequency universe with the electromagnetic force is artificial intelligence. How many of you are understanding this? All this supercomputer, everything is nothing but playing with this frequency universe with electromagnetic force. That's all. I have defined the whole supercomputer, artificial intelligence, in this one line. How many of you are getting it? This one line is the definition of the whole artificial intelligence. Supercomputer, everything. Fuel it, empower it with electromagnetic force. It is artificial intelligence. If the same is empowered by consciousness, you will do billion times better than what artificial intelligence can contribute to the humanity. Understand? Number universe, frequency universe, there are multi-layer, multiverses, the parallel universes. Understanding all of it and empowering all of it with your consciousness. The Pushpa Vimana Ravana used and all is the conscious fueled flight. If Rama just sits on the flight and puts his hand and consciously he just opens his frequency, consciousness, and inhales deeply, the flight will take off. Gives the command, consciously move left, right. It is just conscious directed. It flies. Using consciousness as the fuel is possible to lift even physical body. Listen, not just your consciousness alone, even lifting physical body is possible using consciousness. You can see levitation. All of you levitate. The moment I initiate you, physically your body jumps. That is a preliminary level of using consciousness to raise you up. It can be done in a larger scale, proper equipment. That is what is Pushpaka Vimana. Why conscious fuel is important than the petrol, white petrol? Because with white petrol, you can go only up to certain height. With consciousness as a fuel, you can straight shoot up to the different time zones. Move to different time zones. See, if you go to the higher altitude, in the world, many the governments have established that station in the space research station. If you go there, your body goes through certain changes, hair growth and whatever changes. Same way, if your body is lifted with a conscious empowered vehicle to the vertical time zone, it goes through superconscious mutation. That is why if you go to Indraloka, automatically you will have 4 hands. If you go to the Swargaloka, automatically you will grow 2 hands more. Because the superconscious mutation will happen. Listen. If you go to the space station, automatically your body goes through certain changes. Same way, if you go to the Swargaloka, automatically your body goes through certain changes. Because superconscious mutation happens. Understand this step by step. Number universe, frequency universe, how the number universe can be fueled by electromagnetic force and strong nuclear force or weak nuclear force. How the same number universe and frequency universe can be fueled by consciousness. How it can be fueled by consciousness. When this frequency universe can be fueled by consciousness, you can be raised to the higher frequencies, vertical time zones. If I infuse, empower you with consciousness, and lift you to the vertical time zone, higher zones, the auspicious changes happens in your consciousness is so much. It does unimaginable superconscious mutations and manifests positively in your inner space. That is what I am going to do now. This is the essence. Empowering you in the frequency universe I have not revealed about all the 14 parallel universe. I have revealed only about 2. Because I want you to come along with me step by step. I don't want to overwhelm you. If I overwhelm you, when I go to Kailasa and turn back, only I'll be there. All of you are already dropped here and there, gone. Only I am there. I don't want that. When I get down in Kailasa from my Pushpaka Vimana, I want all of you with your luggage getting down along with me. I don't want you to get dropped here and there. On the way, oh, Swargaloka, few people got dropped. Then Makarloka, few got dropped. Then Janoloka, some got unloaded. And Kailasa, when I reach and sit, only I am there. Hey, ekada poninga? பாதியிலே பஸ் விட்டு இறங்கிட்டீங்களாடா? So that is why I am raising step by step. How many of you used to have a vivid experience that you can fly when you are a child? It's not like a dream. Sometimes it will be vivid experience. You can really fly. How many of you used to have this vivid, strong, like a faith dream? See, in the dream you may see, but you will strongly really believe even after waking up it is possible for you. How many of you had that kind of experiences? See, having that kind of experience is actually empowering you in frequency universe through your consciousness, through your state of consciousness. It's one of the capacities, positive conscious capacities.
Nithyananda, that was such a beautiful, I think, a series of videos from the has just taken all of us to a different universe altogether. And like how Swamiji described, right? Like it's so, it is just so sweet. And I also want to apologize for small technical glitch that happened in between. And none of you missed anything. You all, the whole video was replayed for everyone. Hope all of you enjoyed it. And this brings us to a wrap of today's program. But tomorrow is something very, very personally one of my most favorite days. Because tomorrow we are going to be learning about something that accompanies you throughout your life. From the time that you're born till you leave the body, your body accompanies you through your journey, through your thick and thin, through everything that you go through. And it's very important to have the right understanding of health, to have the right understanding of your inner space. How do you navigate through life? And tomorrow is a very, very important day where you're going to be receiving the healer's initiation, and you're going to be, tomorrow is a very, very important day where you're going to be receiving the initiation to have enlightened baby. And it is very important that all the relationships, everything that supports you in your life, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your husband, wife, mother, father, daughter, son, friend, it could be anyone. But our relationships accompany us in all the purposes of our life. Talk about building a company or talk about building a good life, a healthy life around you. Your relationships are very important. People that you spend time with is very, very important. They help you in your goals. They help you manifest what you want in reality. Tomorrow, Swamiji is going to be giving us a very, very powerful truth on how you can have successful relationships in life. And tomorrow's initiation is a very beautiful one where any one of you want to manifest completion in any relationships. You're a couple who just got married, or you're looking for a good relationship, or as a family, you would like to get blessings, or let's say as a friend, or even most importantly, even with your colleagues, your subordinates, how you can manifest a successful relationships. Tomorrow, especially for the programs, the workshops that happens before darshan, please come as a whole teamly, as a group, like your family and your team members. Bring everyone together, because tomorrow, right from the start of the day, we're going to be having some of the most important workshops that prepare you to experience the initiation and its complete benefit. So do not miss. Tomorrow is very, very important. Tomorrow, the deity is being Kalyana Sundaramurti, and all the forms of Paramashiva through which he manifests and showers with fulfilling relationships in life. And if you are a couple looking to conceive, you're really looking to have a child, tomorrow is the day for you. It's one of the best, I should say, like I said, this is personally one of my most exciting initiations, because I've seen so many times miracles happen where kids who are blessed after who are born after Swamiji's blessings, they're born with chin mudra in their hand. They're born with such smile and so much calm in their face that even doctors are surprised. There's tons of stories to share about it. But tomorrow, if you are looking to conceive, or if you have someone in your family who are looking to conceive, please invite them as a couple. They both can come at 10, and they can bring an apple or a pineapple for the blessings. Swamiji will be energizing, after which they can consume the fruit together. The couple can have the fruit and they will be blessed with a child. So make sure you don't miss out on tomorrow, and make sure you also can come dressed in red or green color. So that will also help you, like as couple, you can come in these two dresses, in these two colored dresses, and all the participants that are here. Tomorrow is, see, this is only for the people who want to conceive a child. And otherwise, tomorrow you all can come for being completion and fulfillment in your relationship. So it's a very special day. Do not miss out. It will transform the way you have relationships in your life. So tomorrow, every session is too important. Make sure you do not miss out on it. With this, we come to the conclusion of today's day. Let's now conclude with the Purnamanta. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavate Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda.